Welcome back, everybody. This is Sarcasm Speaks. We are Jared and Bob. This is game two for us. So if you're watching this, you're like, hey, they're wearing the same thing as the last episode. It's because that was just a couple minutes ago. Um, so we do have an announcement. We have a show announcement, I suppose. So there will be some changes coming to the show. Um, we've been probably talking about it behind the scenes for a few weeks now. But we are going to take a hiatus from the show for a little bit. Um, we got a lot of shit going on. You're going to Ireland for what, 2 weeks?
But
Yeah.
be gone
Um,
for 1 week means you need to get
yeah.
paid and
Right,
pick
right.
up. Yeah,
Um, and I have three, potentially four locations opening in California before the end of the year. And next week is
sounds
September.
awesome.
So we've got, you know, 3 months to open four locations. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be busy. I gotta be taking quite a few trips to California. I didn't have to go in August, but I will be going in September, and I may have to go multiple times in October, November. But I mean, it is what it is, right? It's the ebb and flow of everything. So because of that, just a lot going on, we decided to get to 700 episodes, which is kind of fucking nuts to think that we've
That's a
done
lot.
700 episodes.
And it's funny because like everyone knows I hate talking, but we've done this 700 times.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Plus
been
degenerate specials.
plus degenerate specials. Yeah, I don't know how many we did, like 15, 20 of those maybe.
I don't know.
Um, and
Although
we
to be
probably
fair,
did it.
it was easier when we lived together.
True, true. Um, yeah, I think those we probably did one for every week of the football season, right? So I would imagine that we probably did at least 15 of them. So, um, yeah, I mean, it's been 6 years. We started in Jamie's old bedroom
Yep.
on the second floor of Mansfield when we first moved in. Well, I guess not technically when we first moved in because it would have been a little bit after, but it was 2019. The winter of 2019. I think one of the first ones we ever did was the um wasn't it the snow part, the luau? It was like a big blizzard, but we had a luau. That was the one where
Yep.
Vinny thought Alaska was next to Hawaii because on a map they always cut them both out and put them next to each other in the bottom
Yeah.
corner.
Yep.
I think that might have been the title of the show. Isn't Alaska next to Hawaii or something like that? But
Yeah.
yeah,
The other one, yeah, the other one was that Patriots Rams Super Bowl.
yeah,
So it was the 2018 season. That would have been in February 2019. We came back and then started drinking again
yes, yeah,
and recorded.
yep.
That was a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, I mean
See, I listened back to that one time. I'm like, that's a bad episode.
there were um there were a few lost episodes along the way.
Yeah.
Probably about a handful of them, I would say. There was at least three or four lost episodes over the years.
Yeah.
One of them most famously being the Netflix argument that no one
Yep.
ever knows about other than us.
Nope. I was up in that room too. So that's like
That was
so
early
fucking
on.
long ago.
Yeah, that was early on. So yeah, I mean a lot has changed in 6 years, right? Even just from
Let's think
the
I've moved twice.
yeah,
We used to film everything live and in person.
yep,
Stopped that a while ago.
yeah. I mean, we would do it in the basement in Milton when
We did that a
that
couple
my
times. I used
house
to
was
go to
under
your house when
construction.
it
You
was
used
under
to come to my
construction.
house. Yeah, you used to come here. We would record because the old gym was not that
Yeah, it was
far.
closer. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's been a run, but that's the thing is it's been I don't dislike doing it.
right.
Never have. It's been increasingly difficult to stay on the twice a week schedule.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna go on hiatus because specifically those 12 weeks could just be fucking mayhem. And like even at work already,
Yeah.
like I'm covering a bunch in October. So it's I already know this. I'm like, this sucks.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean you have the
Um,
wedding in November, right? The Veterans
yeah,
Day
I got a wedding in
weekend.
November. Like I might be going to Cincinnati in October. Or I'm scheduled to go to Cincinnati in October. It's just not booked.
Right, right.
Um, yeah, and then it's just like again, like normal shit. I got a bunch of shit coming up, but not real problems. That being said, it's like so all that to say, the schedule is just difficult. So I assume that we'll be back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Yeah.
It won't be twice a week, or sorry, it won't be two topical per week every week like we have been.
Right. Right.
That won't happen. So it's my hope that we can work something out to do like we can batch record like 10, maybe release like one a week or something,
Hmm.
or depending on how often we do that, like maybe it comes out quicker and have them almost be like mini seasons or like mini topics or something.
Yeah.
Um, and then, if we do that, 4 times a year, that would cover 40 weeks out of 52. Like that's pretty good. I don't know if that's realistic. I have no idea what will be realistic.
Right.
Um,
Right. And you know, maybe it's different things too. Like I like the seasons idea that you and I had talked about, not on the show. But even if, because I would like to, right, branching off of that seasons idea, is to kind of get back to like not specifically what it was at the very beginning, because at the very beginning of the show,
I
I
can't
mean,
be drinking on Sunday night.
yeah, we can't be getting shit faced all the time, but like more of like the hang part of it, right? So, um, and with friends too. So, I mean, that would require our friends to not be fucking
Yep.
dumb and be like, "Oh yeah, I would love to come on." It's like, "Oh, hey, you want to come on this day?" And they're like, "No, sorry, I can't do it."
Yep. And what that should potentially do too is it should make for better episodes.
Yeah.
So we'll do them less frequently, and then that means they should be better because it's like, dude, even like anyone who like it and anyone who's been listening knows it. There are times where I haven't been doing anything but work. So it's like
Right.
final thought, it's like, oh, I made something and it was fine.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, we've been doing this for like I said, 6 years and over 700 episodes. Again, if you count those degenerate specials. So, yeah, I mean, would I be lying if I said that every single 720 episodes I was like gung ho and
No,
ready to go and
can't be.
thrilled to be
Can't
here?
be.
No, absolutely not. There have been times where I was like, fuck, I gotta do this. Like I'm like busy or I don't have anything to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Um,
But
but
so to give you haven't even heard this. So this is actually everyone's hearing this for the first time, including you. So it's an example, and these would be short episodes, but I think I can stretch it to 10. It might only be 8, but that's why again, there's nothing magic about 10.
right.
Um, but even like I pulled all the people who have qualified for the Mass Am and the Mass Mid Am from this year, and I put all that into a spreadsheet, and it's like, because I was curious, what does it take to qualify for the Mass Am?
Yeah.
And then like, we can hash out how good these fucking people really are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but like that right there, that could cover us for like 8
Yeah. Yeah.
at
I
least. And
think
then like obviously there would be obviously if you don't like golf, there would be some interesting things that I would also like add to it. Yes,
right.
but
Right. Yeah, and I mean, I like that idea. I like the finding one topic and kind of jumping into it a little bit.
yep.
Not
But then
not this
but
specific example, but sort of
yeah,
how some people do that with like history, right? They'll be like the Napoleonic Wars, right? And they'll do
right.
like a 15 episode season on the Napoleonic Wars. We're not going to do that. I don't know shit about fucking
Yeah.
history, but like something like that, right?
Then we can also in that it also allows us if we're free and something happens, we can come on, record Sarcasm Speaks episode 701,
Right.
and it's just the same thing that's been happening.
Right.
and we can do the celebrity death pool.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the
And if Jones
celebrity
wants to
death
come on,
pool
Jones can come on, and we can
has
do
always been
episode
great.
704. Like Ian Mack can come back. Like we
Yeah.
can still do all like that's the thing is like we don't need uh to do all those things. It's just to do it as consistently as we have
Yeah.
is
It's
a
a,
severe challenge.
yeah. The way that things are shaping up over, like you said, over the next 12 weeks or so, it's,
Dude, everyone's this is the thing though about fall. Everyone's falls are like they're
yeah.
fucking nuts. Like
Yeah.
every year, I talked to Michaela already. So like I talked to her because generally speaking in the fall, we get so fucking busy that we sit there and go, we have no time for ourselves, like whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like we can't cut ourselves in half, so it's like we end up like separating and like it's always a shit show in the fall.
Yeah.
And this fall is already that, every bit of that. And I talked to her, I go like, "Hey, I need to know what you think about this." And all right, like so Cincinnati, it's her uncle's birthday. And it's not a surprise. I don't think Brandon listens, but that's fine. And it's like I go, "Are we going?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Well, nothing's booked. I just need to know
Yeah.
because if we're going, I can't really manage to also do something over Columbus Day." I go,
Right.
and also the weekend before it, Chris's 40th birthday is
Right.
happening. I'm like, and like,
Right.
here we go. Like,
Yeah.
tick, tick, tick. Like, we're going to Ireland. We come back from Ireland. I think we get a week. Then it's like her father's birthday or her cousin's birthday. I kind of forget.
Yeah.
Then it's October. Then it's a holiday weekend.
Right.
Then it's
Right.
Chris's thing. Then it's Cincinnati. Then it's Halloween. I'm like, it's gonna be fucking Thanksgiving before I even fucking know what the hell hit me.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing the same. So I was talking to my boss yesterday. We were trying to plan our California trips next month. And he was like, "So when are you going to California next?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't know, maybe like end of September." And he was like, "All right." So I go, Amy is away. She's going to Nashville for the first week, like not Labor Day weekend, but the following weekend after that first weekend in
Yeah.
September, the first full weekend in September, technically. So she's gone that weekend. Then she gets back, and then Bobby's birthday is like Tuesday or Wednesday of that week. So he's two, right? And then his birthday party is that Saturday, the next Saturday. And then the following week is our wedding anniversary, right? So that's on like a Tuesday. But then we'll probably do something on Saturday because, like, what the fuck are we going to do on a Tuesday night with a
Like,
two-year
no
old?
way to go on a
You know what
Tuesday.
I
That's
mean? So
insane.
like we'll go do something that Saturday. Then I get back, and then like that's probably when I was going to go to California. And so my boss was like, "All right, so don't do that." He goes, "If you go the last week in September, the one that like bisects October, right? It's like the week of September 29th." He goes, "I'll go the week of like the 8th or the 15th." Right. And he goes, "Then we're covered for like every other week." So he's going the week of the 15th because his wedding anniversary is
Of
the
course it
end
is.
of September. So he was like, "I'll go during your anniversary, you go during my anniversary. We're covered for there." And then he goes, "October, we'll have to figure it out when we get there." But like that's just trying to plan September.
And I think that's everyone's fall.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a function of it's got to be a function of summer being almost like a black hole. And this is like going back to, right? It seems like a lot of wedding anniversaries are June or they're September, October.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people get married in August or July, at least around here.
Yeah.
And if they don't do it around here, I can't imagine they do it in many places. Maine, Iceland, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, so then it's like, yeah, like people have anniversaries, whatever, and it's just like, I think too, I, I mean, if we're thinking about it, right? If there's like a ton of September birthdays, is that like a New Year's thing? Like,
Yeah,
because
I
that's
guess.
what's 9 months
Yeah.
later,
Yeah,
I
that
guess.
checks.
Like,
Christmas, New Year's.
because it just seems like September has a lot of birthdays too.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like all birthdays and anniversaries. Because that was like one year is like, uh, my employee's birthday. He was turning 40, which is the same. It was like the same day as like my father-in-law's birthday, which the next week was Chris's birthday, which is also Craig's anniversary. It's like
Yeah.
I'm like I can't fucking do this, and then there's a holiday mixed in.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane, right? Like you said, it's not feasible to continue doing what we've been doing for 6 years over the next, foreseeable future. But also even from a format standpoint, I mean, we've made the change subtly or not subtly, I suppose, recently, where we used to go for like an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't have an hour
Um,
and a half anymore,
yeah, I
and
mean,
that's not like a time thing. That's just like I just don't have it.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
got it.
mean, we're definitely more in that 30 to 45 minute range, I would say at this point, with the occasional hour long one here and there. Um, but I mean, that's probably more likely, right, as a permanent, right, moving forward.
Yep.
But then even too, the one thing I was thinking of with the different seasons thing is like I would like, and getting back to like the hang thing that I said, I would like if we could figure it out like a hang season, right? So we just throw it out and we get whatever it is, 6, 7, 8, 10 episodes of maybe we get Bill on, then maybe we get Finn on, then maybe we get Jones on, and then maybe like we can get one or two of them on again. Like just to shoot the shit and be like, hey, what the fuck is up, man? Like I haven't talked to you forever. Kind of like just see what's going on and then like release those ones, right? But then also we could do like not really like an interview sort of thing, but a little bit more formalized of a just like conversation with someone like an Ian Mack or even like Sammy P. Like I feel like Sammy P would be a great person to reach out to and try and get on the show. He's a local guy, right? He's in Boston. And with those guys too, we don't have to be like, oh, give me a take for this weekend, right? Because it doesn't have to be topical. It's more of, especially with Sammy P, it's like, tell us about your story. Like, what the fuck happened with Nesson, right? Like, if you were there, like
There's probably some paperwork that did.
yeah,
Well,
and
no, actually, I know exactly what happened. Yeah, I was gonna say
but you
there's
know what I
probably
mean, like
some paperwork he can't get
avoid
into.
the NDAs and things like that. But like, there's some fun things you can do and like have fun that don't need to be like what happened in the 3 days since we last recorded.
That's the thing. I know he always tells it, but I'm like, I need your best Western Union story. And that's the thing, because I used to be on the other side of the counter for that shit.
Right, right,
And like there was always a white guy sending shit to fucking Costa Rica. I go,
yeah,
this is odd. This is odd. Not odd anymore.
yeah. And I mean, like we can just reach out to a bunch of random people. And maybe when we get six of those, right, that's a season that starts to be released. And the cool thing about that too is, if we get six of them and start releasing them one a week, we now have 6 weeks to get
Yeah.
maybe two to three other ones to fill out the rest of the season, right? And then take another hiatus for however long until we get the next group of whatever and something like that. So, yeah, I mean, the twice a week hour piece it's just not able to continue. It's going to have to
No.
be more of a, hey, are you free at all in the next couple weeks? Yeah, I got this day and that day. All right, cool. Let's throw something together. And
Yep.
like I said, there'll
Or like
always be
come
like,
winter, like wind, because that's the other thing too, though. Like winter's also an opportunity when no one has, because now no one has anything going on.
right.
Like, dude, we could probably bang out like my idea. Like if we decide we want to do again, I said, I just threw that at you. Like
Yeah.
we don't have
But
to.
I like that idea, right? I like
Right.
stuff like
It's
that.
in but like, dude, we might be able to bang that out on like a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. Even something like that too, like because it's digestible too, or like it has a progression to it. You could do that in like 20-minute episodes, right? Like 20 to 25-minute
Yeah, no, it'd be
episodes.
quick. Yeah, it'd be quick. And like the thing is, like, I would still like to do final thoughts. So
Yeah.
yeah, yes, it's a topical thing, and the final thoughts will just be from fucking left field.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean that's the thing is like 30, 35,
Yeah.
like all wrapped up.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's totally doable. Gives me a little bit more time too to actually, not that our shows are overly produced. I stopped actually editing them years ago. Like sitting there painstakingly, like going through. I would literally like I was like, all right, whatever, whatever the fuck we say is just going up. I don't care.
It's going.
I'm not editing this anymore. But I mean, it does take a little while. It's been a lot easier since we switched to Spotify for hosting. One, it's nice because it's free. Spotify, and they also allow video. So now I only need to create the video file. I don't need to have a separate audio file and a video. Like Spotify just takes it and then distributes it everywhere, between that and YouTube, right? So it's like I'm down to only uploading in two places and one file. So it's way easier, but it also gives me like more time. So I'm not doing it at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night after we finish recording to try and make sure that Monday's episode gets up in time. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's things like, I'm trying to think like even sports stuff. If there's like a sports topic or, I mean, we could dig into health and fitness shit too if we really wanted to. Like if we wanted to pick a topic about like some stupid thing about, why people focus on the micro instead of the macro, like we've talked about ad nauseum forever. Like we could do a million 20-minute episodes on that, right? You just create like a little, not even like a structure, just like an outline, right? Just a topic
Yeah.
outline. Like we'll do episode one will be this, two is that, three is that. You get 20 minutes of each thing and then you progress along and go. Like the opportunities are endless, and it gives us more flexibility.
Right. And that's the big thing because um not to make it bigger than it's something it is or then some again I'm not trying to make it bigger than it is but like what do you usually hear like about adult men is they don't fucking talk to anybody, they don't stay connected with their friends, whatever, so it's like
Right.
ultimately that's why like I've been kind of like sticking with it.
Yeah.
um because I know I'm still waiting for my royalty checks to come in. They must be in the transfer portal or
Yeah.
something. But the thing is, like, I would like to continue doing that, and then it's like, yeah, so mixing um, like let's talk a little bit of golf, okay?
Right.
Intertwine that with a little bit of those hang sessions, and then like, yeah, when I get back from Ireland, if we have time, I'll jump on. We can talk about Ireland,
Right. Right.
like, um, so yeah, it's like that's why like I don't want to abandon it completely. Abandon all hope, ye who enter
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the inferno.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a little bit about kind of like how the sausage is made,
It
how
is.
the capicola is made.
Yeah, or is it a Milano salami or a Toscano or a
Well, salami is the big. They're all salamis.
yeah, but then there's even like just the salami proper. Like I said, there's the Toscano, the Milano, the Genoa.
Calabria.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean we could do a season on cold cuts. I don't know who the fuck would listen.
Dude, but that's the thing is like the season could be called I Hate Bologna, and then
Yeah.
we just go on and on
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Or
How
even
good
like
are you with
food.
like cutting in the clips, like cut in the clip from Rocco's Modern Life? Can you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I could probably do that. It's all in iMovie. iMovie's like the easiest program in the world to use.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for us, like I said, is the flexibility
yeah.
and the change in
Efficiency.
efficiency,
Because
right?
that
Like,
would be the idea is it would be a little bit more efficient on the back end. It would be consistently inconsistent on the front end. Um, and it's at the end of the day, it's what's realistic.
right,
That's the big one.
right.
Like it's what we can't do. So
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, this is episode 698. So
yep. So we gotta do 99 and 700.
we've got two more coming in the current format. And then, like I said, it'll go on hiatus for a little while. I mean, behind the scenes, like I said, we may still record. Like you said, when you get back from Ireland, if we have like a random Tuesday night that's
Yep.
available, maybe we, hop on a quick show. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be posted right away
Nope.
either.
Might not.
Um, but it's going to be like we will still be kind of doing maybe little things here and there sparingly behind the scenes, but you all may not see the show for a few weeks. ish to months. It's gonna depend.
We'll see. Hopefully,
Yeah.
yeah, it could be, but ideally not.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the update. That's the future of the
Yep.
show. So,
Yep.
um, anything else there? You
No, I
wanna?
was just gonna say open to suggestions.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got enough people to
Yeah.
listen to it.
Whatever you like.
Even like again, like going back to the hang thing too, like Mitch. I know Mitch listens to the show. Like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get Mitch back on, right?
He fucking came by one day. I was
Yeah.
talking. He is such a bonehead. It's unbelievable.
And
It
like
was like
sexy Chris
and now
too, right?
I,
Like
I think I kind of left him on red too because he was like, hey, I want to come on. I go, okay, cool. And I was like, I knew we weren't recording anytime soon, so I was like, all
yeah.
right. I just didn't answer him. And then he like texted me. He goes, where are you guys located? And by the time I answered him, he was in my back room. I'm like, where did you come from?
Yeah. Um, but yeah, even stuff like I mean, I know we've said it all the time. Everyone is always welcome to come on, right? Like we had Dan Murphy, the guy that sold me my windows in my house. He was on the show for a little while, for a
That's
couple
right. I
times.
forgot about that.
We just had Gunner on the show. The episode,
Yep.
as we're recording this, that episode hasn't been released yet, but by the time this comes out, it will have been released, right? So Gunner is someone who's listened to the show every now and then. So Gunner, if you're listening to this, you're always welcome to come back on. Doesn't even have to be to talk about golf. It could be to talk about anything, right? We could reach out to Andy and Tony, right? Because they have a massively successful podcast about books, right? They have like a book club. They have like thousands of people that follow them because they found a niche and stuck to it. And it was book culture, right? Like they're all over TikTok and all that shit and Instagram. And maybe that's a hey, how do you guys be successful in posting on Instagram, right? And clips and stuff. And that's something else too, right? If we're not recording on a Sunday night to try and get this episode out on a Monday, and then another episode is going to come out on Thursday, like I would have more time to like sit around and like make clips of something, right? So like if we drop an episode on a Monday, there's also AI programs for this now that I found, that you can like have them create shorts for you. And then like they create like a 30-second clip of your podcast for you. And then you post that on YouTube on Tuesday. And then you post something on Instagram on Wednesday. And you know what I mean? Like at that whole stupid fucking social media distribution chain. Um, but it allows for that, right? It allows for that opportunity to actually happen because it's not like we're not trying to churn out as many episodes as we can because we have to hit every Monday and Thursday.
Yep.
So
I think it'll end up being a net win
yeah,
overall.
yeah.
Plus, we get the people missing us.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, they re-released something again.
Yeah. Yeah. I know
I want to listen to them.
we made the jokes too about the one of the discussions we had a couple months ago at this point was changing the show to K Ridicolo, right, which is
Hmm.
Italian for how ridiculous. But like maybe we go through a stretch, right, over the next however many weeks where like everything is chaos between you and Ireland and Cincinnati and
It would be K
wherever the
ridiculous.
wedding is.
But the thing, we can keep it under, and I was telling you this, like we can keep it under Sarcasm Speaks. It would just be K Ridicolo episode 1.
Right. Right. And like my travels to California and all the stupid bullshit that I deal with in the construction of that, like that could be a whole set of K Ridicolo episodes, right? And
I mean,
those
dude,
are,
not for nothing, you can almost like pencil in come December, we can probably record K Ridicolo. Just fucking remember what you've done this
yeah,
fall.
yeah,
Like that's what it's gonna be. Like,
yeah.
yeah, no, I'm gonna go to Ireland and everything to be smooth. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. We're definitely not going to lose our
Yeah, no,
luggage
it's
again.
that's likely. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Tonsillitis for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, we could get Nick back on the show too, right? Because I know it's
Yeah.
it's hard for him he's been on the show a bunch, obviously, all mostly for the celebrity death pool, right? Which that's not going to go away. That's fun, right? Every year, that's fun. Um, so yeah, it's just going to look different.
That's it.
So
We're
Like I
here
said,
for final thoughts in two more episodes, and we'll be back.
yeah. So with that said, you want to wrap this one up?
Yeah. So I don't know what people's expectations are, but uh, in my humble bragging of winning the club championship, everyone seems to ask me, what do you get for winning? And I don't know what people are expecting me to say. So, in reality, my name goes on a plaque. I don't think there's a trophy. Our club does not do a parking spot. And maybe I get some pro shop credit. I don't know. I haven't seen our pro. I also wasn't there at all until today. And I was out of there before we got in. So, but like, I don't know what else people like want. Like, people are like, oh, is there any money? I'm like, no, there's no money. Like,
Yeah, well, that's all. You're also an amateur. Like you,
that's the thing. I'm
yeah,
like, amateur golfers can't take money.
right.
Again, again, pro shop credit maybe, but um, yeah. And then I'm almost like, I'm like, all right, well, like what? Like, what would I win? Like, does anyone ask, like, when someone's like, oh, I had a pickleball tournament, does anyone ask, like, what you get for winning? Like, oh, I play rec basketball. Oh my God, like, what do you get if you win?
Yeah,
Like, do people ask those questions?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know. It's been odd. It's been very odd. And then like that, well, that's the thing. And then like a couple people, they're like, what do you get for winning? I go, like, well, what are you thinking? They're like, do you get a trophy? I go, I don't think I get a trophy. I go, but I think I go up on a plaque. They're like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's no better, no worse.
right, right.
So yeah, it's been a weird that's just been a weird follow-up question. And that's the other thing is I also get that question all the time when I play. That's why I stopped saying tournament when I play my events, my Tour of Greater Boston events.
Yeah,
I say event because tournament implies that I'm playing for something.
right.
So I get that, but then I'm like, no, I just got an event. Like, oh, what do you get for playing? I'm like, nothing. I get to play. I
Yeah, the
like
ability
playing
to be
golf.
on the course.
And that was the thing. I'm like, ultimately, like club championship, like I'm good just winning. And like, yeah, the plaque's cool because it's like you're on the board. Like that's the thing. Like
Right,
you're on the board. Anyone
right,
that walks by there sees
right,
it.
right.
But I'm like, I win for me. I'm like, yeah, the ball is gonna sit in that closet, as is the scorecard. I will never look at them. Like like everything else.
Yeah,
My Sandwich Hollow scorecard's still in there.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, just a weird follow-up question. And obviously I've got it a bunch this past week.
yeah. That's funny because I do the same thing too. Because I have my Torrey Pine. The first time I played Torrey South, like I have that scorecard. Um,
Yeah, so I keep so this is the thing, like when I play a cool place, I get a blank scorecard and I usually just grab whatever they have, tees, ball markers,
yeah,
pencils, whatever. I would like to think that at some point in this house, I will do something with them. Like I don't
yeah,
know, put the scorecards in frames or um Cunty Chris's brother-in-law, he epoxied all his
yeah.
ski tags
I
over that
remember
bar
that.
top. Like
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. So it's like, yes, I just accumulate everything. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
yeah,
It's not on display. I don't know, whatever. So it's like
yeah. I mean,
if I
like
can
I
do
have
something
my
cool.
Kapalua scorecard,
Yeah.
right?
Like
Like,
I've got like that like yeah, any cool private I play, I take stuff.
yeah,
I just save it. Um Notable golf balls, I have them.
right.
Decent logos, I have them. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. And like the more shit I accumulate, the less I like want it. So that's like an odd kind of thing.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the other thing is like I got divot tools to a bunch of places. I go, what the fuck am I gonna do with these? I got no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like balls, you can make a display. Like I said,
Right.
scorecards, you can probably do some stuff.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I did not get 10 grand for winning the club championship.
Yeah, they don't take anything off your yearly dues.
Nope, nope.
Yeah.
That's another again. That's like another one. I'm like, not for nothing. We're member owned.
Yeah.
If they get me a deal, they got to bring somebody else in.
Right, right, right.
Just math.
Like that money needs to come from somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, like the board members get. they get deals based off position and how much work it actually entails, but that's because you're doing work. So I get
Right.
that.
Right. So yeah, still cool though. Champ.
Still won.
Sup, champ.
The
Uh,
super came up to me. He goes, "Do you feel any different?" I go, "Well, I just taught my first two T-balls because I haven't been here since Sunday." I go, "So that's a little weird." He goes, "Well, I'll save calling you champ then." I go, "Yeah, thanks, Paul."
That's funny. So yeah, my final thought, it should be a short one. It's just more of like a funny feel good story, I suppose. So there was a Ford mechanic who worked in Minnesota, and he discovered a wallet that had been missing for 10 years while repairing a 2015 Ford Edge, and was able to reunite it with the retired Ford employee who built the car. So, as the story goes, the person's name was Richard Guilford, and he lost the wallet in 2014 at a Michigan plant when it fell from his sweatpants pocket while he was working on the assembly line, and it had about $275 in gift cards and cash, right, in the wallet. So this guy, Richard Guilford, working on the assembly line at the Ford factory, dropped his wallet while he was, building the car, doing whatever. And in the meantime, the car traveled from Michigan to Arizona to Minnesota, and had accumulated over 151,000 miles before the mechanic Chad Volk found the wallet wedged between a cooling fan and wedged behind a cooling fan in the engine, and tracked down Guilford on Facebook to return his wallet. So this guy lost his wallet 10 years ago working on the assembly line, and it fell in the engine, got stuck in the engine behind a cooling fan. And some guy who was working on the car 10 years and 151,000 miles later found it, tracked the dude down on Facebook, and gave him his wallet back.
Wonder if there's any cash.
Well, it said there was $275 in gift cards and cash, so I'm guessing the guy left the cash in there. So,
Yeah. I would say if you're gonna go all that way to give it back, you ain't keeping the cash.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, just a fun little quick story for you. But that's going to do it. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, whatever service you're on. Hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Support the show, get us on social media. And until next time, good night, everybody.